Welcome to Gobster's latest video. Remember that the following is his opinions and may offend you. If you are, no one cares. Now let's get to it.
Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. Right then, so part 4, or episode 4 as you may say, in the airport attackers, the brothers who are now currently in court facing trial for their assault that they committed last year on 3 police officers. So let's go straight through to what has happened today. This time we've actually managed to get it from the Independent. So jury has been shown footage of brothers in Manchester airport brawl with police officers. We know who they are now. I'm not going to go through their names again. So a jury has been shown new CCTV and body cam footage of the 2 brothers' alleged assaults police officers in a fight in Manchester airport last year. Right, I keep saying, I did ask why it has to be alleged. Well, because we live in the UK and apparently the justice system hasn't changed, because the justice system in this country is allegedly, using the word, you're innocent until proven guilty. That's why the word alleged is used. So now we know. Mohammed Fazza Ames, I'm just going to call him Mohammed and Muhammad. Mohammed and Muhammad, both 20 and 26, have been accused of attacking officers who were responding to an incident at Starbucks, which we've covered in episode 3, I think, in the airport's Terminal 2 arrivals of July 23rd, 2023. Nearly 2 years ago. Jesus, man, that's a long time. CCTV footage, which, remember, was leaked. We weren't supposed to get it, but it was leaked. Shows PC Zachary Marsden and PC Ellie Cook, who were both armed, an unarmed PC Lydia Ward approached the brothers in the airport's car park after the incident. The prosecution says Ames resisted as police tried to move him away from the payment machine in the car park to arrest him, and then his brother Ahmed intervened. The court were told on Monday that Ames threw 10 punches, including one to the face of Lisa Ward that knocks her to the floor, and that Ahmed had aimed 6 punches at firearms officer PC Marsden. Ames has also kicked PC Marsden and twice struck firearms officer PC Cook with his elbow and punched PC Marsden from behind, and then had a hold of him before PC Cook discharged her taser device. Ames is alleged to have assaulted the officers, causing them actual bodily harm, and is also accused of an earlier assault on the member of public, Abdul Karim Ishmael, at Starbucks. Ahmed, 26, is alleged to have assaulted PC Marsden, causing actual bodily harm. Both men from Rochdale, Greater Manchester, deny the allegations. How, I don't know, but there you go. Giving court evidence in court, PC Marsden said he approached the accused with the intention of escorting the suspect from the crowd to arrest him outside, where he would have radio signal. So now we have just got to understand why not a lot of assistance was coming, because that clearly means that their radios didn't work. Someone didn't think about that very well, did they? He said he placed his hands on him as his left arm, and he said it met with immediate resistance as he felt the suspect clench his fists. PC Marsden said he realised a change in plan was going to be needed, so he decided to attempt to handcuff Ames, the man wearing the light blue tracksuit. The officer said he then felt an immense weight of pressure across his right side and felt his Glock 17 semi-automatic pistol move across his leg and around his body, and feared someone was trying to get his gun. That's blatantly obvious exactly what happened. He then described receiving blows from all directions from the second man, causing his glasses to be knocked off his face. PC Marsden managed to break free of Ahmad and deploy his taser against him before he felt a blow to the head from behind and someone on his back. When he felt the arm wrap around my throat, he said, could believe the third attacker, he told the court. He said at the time he had not realised his colleague PC Cook had discharged her taser at Ames and was on the floor. He recalled freeing himself before going down to arrest him on the floor. Prosecutor Paul Greene, KC, asked the officer about suggestions that he stamped on Ames' head. PC Marsden denied this. Policeman Charles told the court he, Ames, ignored my commands to put his arms around his back, his chest lifted off the floor and his head towards me. He was attempting to get off the floor as I needed to deliver one stroke to the facial region to stun the subject. Using the soft lace part of my boot, I delivered a kick to the facial region, which would have bought me valuable seconds in order to take control and dissuade the subject from trying to get up again. The trial continues tomorrow when PC Marsden will be cross-examined by the defence, which will be interesting to see. Now, I did try and find where I got the other stuff from, which was the Manchester Evening News, because there was something they actually they described it different. Well, they didn't describe it differently. They had a different point of view, but unfortunately, the Manchester Evening News one I'm getting is let's see if it's on here. Because I'll try and give you as much information as I can. Although this one, so I'm trying to read it now because I'm trying to see. Oh, this one's got a whole load of stuff. This one, right. Well, the one on the Manchester Evening News is literally a minute-by-minute account, which I'm not going to go into too much details. I'm just trying to quickly have a look. Right then. Let's bring up this little bit, which is the let's bring this bit up so I'll give you the most up-to-date stuff. So this is, officer says stamp of foot was to catch fallen radio wire. PC Marsden said he brought up his foot to stamp down to catch a wire on his radio which had fallen from him. He is said to believe he missed the wire but did not make contact with Amaz. The officer said he did not manage to arrest Amaz as his mother came over and started to interfere. She grabbed his left leg and started to pull him over Amaz, the officers told the jurors. The mother continued to pull me over Amaz, PC Marsden went on, and he told her to get off, so she should have been charged as well. The mother then started to pull a second radio on his vest while prone Amaz then grabbed at his fallen radio, the PC said. PC Ellie Cook screamed in his ear, "I've got control," the jurors were told. PC Marsden, who said his legs were tangled by the wires from the taser, said his concerns were reduced and he tried to shout for help by screaming into the radio, but nobody appeared to respond. As I said in the other one, apparently there was no radio there. PC Marsden said he and his colleagues escorted Damon outside the pay station. He reloaded his taser and went back inside. He said the officer asked if the situation was over. He admitted he was confused and said he saw a colleague pointing a taser stun gun at one person while they're being shielded by two others. PC Mark Flanagan pointed the taser and aimed at one of the men who had been obstructive, and the man pointed his phone in the faces of the officers. Surprise, surprise. PC Marsden went and said he believed that the situation had escalated in my absence. PC Marsden said there was a standoff and that PC Flanagan indicated to one of the trio he wished to arrest them. The officer then removed the pepper spray and used it against the male so he could be arrested. PC Marsden said to struggle to get the suspect down to the ground and the man was arrested. PC Marsden asked to justify his use of force on the man, so his training was pepper spray was not always effective and this had to be followed up with another action. And then it says here, PC Marsden went suffering swelling to his ears, excruciating pain to his jaw, as well as small cuts to his neck. The officer said he went to Wishaw Hospital treatment. 3 days later, went back to hospital. The pain in his ear had increased so much he couldn't touch them. He felt continually fatigued and could not concentrate. He was experienced impaired speech. So as I can see, you could go on this. If I just drag this down a bit, there you go. You've got the let's see if I can highlight it better for you. If you go into the Manchester Evening News, you've actually, I mean, they're in here and they're doing literally nice coverage, of course, literally minute by minute. Things like PC Marsden confirmed he carried a Glock 17 semi-automatic pistol. The pistol would also be loaded, he said. It came with 2 magazines, 16 rounds per magazine, 1 round in the chamber, ready to use. The gun was holstered on his right hip. So literally everything is here. I think I might do another video and go into in depth on this particular thing, but I just needed to get you sort of updated. As you can, there's lots on there, so I'll sort of come back to that, and we'll have a look at that at a later date. There's a lot of information. In fact, if I keep it up, Yeah, I'll just scroll through it a little bit. So, yeah, officer feared that someone was trying to get my gun, which is understandable. I started receiving blows from all directions. Punches are the hardest I've ever felt in my life. Arms got extremely vulnerable and couldn't see anything. Officer noticed people filming on their phones. No members of the public in the police station stopped to help, and he noticed men recording the incident on their phones. There you go. You see, modern day. Armed cop chose less lethal option of taser over pistol. He could feel someone pulling at his taser and was unable to stun gun during a gap in the punches. So he could have used his gun, and he'd be justified. The crowd was hostile, no one wanted to help us, instead watched. Officer caught, he delivered kick to a man on the ground. Police see miles and fled. The third attacker is trying to strangle me. He said he delivered a kick to the man on the ground and went down to arrest the man before he heard colleague PC Cook say she had the situation under control. He said he was unaware the man on the ground had been tasered. There you go. So that's the most up-to-date information that I have. And I will continue to, hopefully daily, be able to give you updates about how things are going, even though it's going to be a bit awkward Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'll do my best to keep you informed. It does pop up on the BBC website for a few seconds. So I'll just do my best to keep you updated as much and as when I can. Any case, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this update. I hope it sort of keeps you in the loop about what's going on, as other people don't seem to be paying much attention to it. Somebody has said about other things. Just to let you know, I will only report what's being reported by the media and the news and what's being said in the court. Everything else I'm not going to say on, because I can't. It's a live active case, so I can only report what's being said officially. I don't really want to make any assumptions, and that's why I won't sort of mention other things. I mean, I am surprised. Somebody did mention in the comment section, why hasn't the mother been charged? I didn't think she'd done anything, but then she actually was interfering with the police officer, and that is a chargeable offence. So it's a bit strange. But then again, I suppose it was chaotic, to say the least. Any case, I will explain to you what you need to do after this, if you so desire. There are ways to help the channel down below, if that's up to you. So with that, I am done. I shall look forward to catching you with the next update. So until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching Gabs' latest video. If you enjoyed it, you could like and share. If you want to see more, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell. If YouTube doesn't delete it, you can try and let him know what you think in the comments section below. He will be back. Now, get to the chopper.